Hello, I am Jon Peterson, Executive Artistic Director and founder of the P3 Theater Company in Long Beach. The founding of the P3 Theater Company was one of my life dreams. Well, now I have another life dream that just came into fruition last year. I premiered with my one-man cabaret show, The Theater is a Lady, and I'm here to tell you about that today. Where did the thought of The Theater is a Lady come from? Well, if you look behind me, I've got Bernadette Peters, Carol Channing. I don't know if you can see their whole entire bodies with their heads, but I've got Patti, I've got Ethel, and those are ladies of the theater. Well, the thing is that women in the theater, in my opinion, seem to get some of the best songs that are sung in musicals. Well, I'm not a lady. I won't ever be a lady. And I won't ever get a chance to sing songs that those ladies sing on stage in those roles in those productions. So I created my own production called The Theater is a Lady, a one-man cabaret. And I had the idea for me to ever even have a cabaret show came about 1991. So it's only taken me 29 years to get this going. I went to a bar in San Diego called Bourbon Street. There was this cabaret singer. Her name was Carol Curtis. I will never forget her. I was so smitten by her talent and her interactions with the audience. And it was just a very informal piano bar type situation. And I followed her for months and months, different locations, wherever she would perform, I would go. I always said when I got old and retired, I wanted to play in a piano bar, play cabaret, do a cabaret show type thing. Well, I don't play piano, but I do sing. So I threw this show together. It's fun, it's lighthearted. Don't be conceived by the title. It is not a drag show. Not that I have any issues with drag shows, but it's strictly about the theater being a lady, because the first ladies of the theater get the best songs. So all you have to do is look below, visit our website at p3theater.biz, and you will get up-to-date information on when and where you can catch my show. To give you a better idea of exactly what type of songs I'm talking about that are these amazing songs in theater, the list is endless. So obviously, if I want to keep people's attention, I can't have a 5-hour show with every best theater song that there is. But as a matter of fact, the ladies that are behind me, I have a song that each of them did in their productions. We've got Dolly. Carol Channing is Dolly from Hello, Dolly. This is a song from that. We've got Bernadette Peters in her production of from Gypsy, Just Let Me Entertain You. We've got Patti above my head. I think you can see her armpit. And we all know that her first Tony Award came from Evita. And we won't cry for her, Argentina. And then we've got Annie Oakley, the skirt of Annie Oakley anyway, above my head on the other side. And you know, you can't get a man with a gun. So we've got fun songs from those shows, a lot of traditional stuff. Every song that I will be performing will have been on a Broadway stage, except for one. Interesting. I tried to focus just on Broadway shows, but there was one song I had to put in because it is the diva song of all diva songs, and I had to throw it in. It did go on national tour, and the show did play Madison Square Garden. I'll let you watch the show and figure out what that is. Why did I create P3 Theater Company? Well, after 30 plus years in the business as an actor, singer, dancer, I finally had the realization that I had the capability of creating something even bigger, and that being a platform for other artists to showcase their talents. It's been a fantastic ride, being able to offer theatrical artists paid employment, and then bringing the arts into the community is also something that's very important. P3 Theater Company opened up with a bang on Friday the 13th of September 2019. Evita was our inaugural production. We had the mayor of Long Beach there. It was fantastic. Great, huge crowd. And that show ran successfully for 3 weeks. We followed up with Steel Magnolias, which was also a brilliant production. And most recently, we did the West Coast premiere of Day After Day, The Life and Music of Doris Day. That show had audiences jumping out of their seats by the end of it, had such a successful run that we are looking to taking that show on tour and possible sitting the show down in locations such as Palm Springs, Las Vegas, Miami, even Broadway, who knows. Moving forward, we are positioning ourselves to complete our opening season with Next to Normal and a chorus line. And we've got several other fun programming options that are in the works right now. And we also have MGM in Concert that we will be taking on the road, just like Day After Day. Both of those are very upbeat, fun musicals with songs that you didn't even realize you knew, and you will be humming when you leave the theater. Why should people be involved or get involved with P3 Theater Company? Well, theater in general just has so many healing aspects to it. It brings joy, it brings sorrow, it brings happiness, it brings thought-provoking ideas. And it really is a nice way to get yourself out of your own head and just enjoy yourself. Get yourself out of your house, off the couch. I was gonna say off of watching Sopranos, but then I would be dating myself because that show is long over. It just creates a togetherness that you wouldn't experience at a movie theater or even at home. Not to mention that P3 Theater specifically, we are very involved in our community. We have a P3 Educates program where we bring theater workshops to underserved youth or at-risk youth, different charitable organizations. And your support of P3 Theater will help that programming develop. And if you're not around P3 Theater physically, but you're catching us online, support local theater in your own community, because not only will you be helping the actors explore their creativity along with the designers, crew people, creating jobs, you'll be supporting the arts, which we all know the importance of the arts. And if you would like further information on what's going on at P3 Theater Company or to find ways that you can help support P3 Theater Company, please visit our website at www.p3theater.biz. That's P3, THEATRE.biz. Or you can drop us an email at info@p3theater.biz. You can also visit our Facebook pages. You can follow us on Instagram, and eventually we'll get our Twitter account going. Thank you so much.